We got a few potential surprise vinyl records, and they're awesome. They're incredible. And you know why they're incredible?
Why?
We got Frank Zappa facts.
Facts?
Facts.
Are they fun facts?
They're fun facts.
All right. What do you know about Zappa?
He was born in 1940.
And what do you know about Zappa?
He released over 60 records.
Yeah, 62 albums while he was alive. And then the Zappa Family Trust released 50 after he passed.
And how many years has it been since he passed?
26.
26 years.
Yeah, so that's, almost, we're pretty close to 2 albums a year since he passed. And, while he was alive, a lot of years he had 3 or 4.
Whoa.
Yeah, one of the hardest working men in the music industry.
What did he pass away from?
Prostate cancer.
Oh, that sucks.
Yeah, they think it went untreated for like 10 years.
All right. You got some Zappa, I heard.
Yeah, I've got Zappa, Mothers of Invention, absolutely free. And unfortunately, when the record was sold, it wasn't absolutely free. But this was the second album. The first album that was released was only the second rock double album ever.
We don't have that one.
We don't have that one right now. Freak out.
All right. Yeah, we've had it.
We've had it.
And did you know he was inducted into the Rock and Roll Hall of Fame in 1995?
Of course.
And did you know that they said no twice while he was still alive?
Really?
Yeah, they thought that his lyrics weren't creative enough. His lyrics weren't emotional enough.
I just think nobody understood Frank Zappa properly.
No.
I know I didn't.
No, but you know.
But yet he was ranked number 71 in Rolling Stone's Best Artists.
Of all time?
Yes, of all time.
Whoa.
Yeah.
All right.
Pretty crazy, right? So
What else you got?
Kill Ugly Radio. Lumpy Gravy.
And did you know he played Mr. Frankie in Miami Vice?
Really?
Yes.
Oh, yeah, I got a fun fact.
What's your fun fact?
Did you know that Lumpy Gravy was a record store day release?
Yes, it was.
Yeah. But that's not it. That's the actual original, I believe.
No, that's the original, but that was, I think, Black Friday.
Yeah, something like that.
2018, yeah.
Whoa.
We did it for the money.
What happened?
We did it for the money. We're only doing it for the money.
Nice. Crazy Zappa.
And if anybody has seen the Queen movie, Freddie was very upset about how they thought that he was weird for that music video where he dressed up like a girl. Well, Zappa did it first.
Of course he did. I think a lot of artists got inspiration from Zappa. What do you think?
Yeah, I agree.
Yeah.
So all these Frank Zappa albums, out of the 62 records, he produced almost all of them.
Whoa.
Yeah.
And did you know he produced also Grand Funk and Alice Cooper?
Alice Cooper.
Yes.
Very cool.
And he went to high school with Captain Beefheart, and he produced
him too.
Trout Mask Replica.
Nice.
Oh, okay, so Ruben and the Jets.
What's it say in the little thing?
If this...
Nope. All right, they can read it.
Okay. Mother's Mania, the best of the mothers.
What?
The best of? How could they possibly pick the best of? That was pretty early in their career, too.
But didn't Zappa have control of his final album covers and things like that?
Yeah, he worked in advertising. He was a copywriter. And he learned from that how important the look was. So he had final say on all his album covers and all that stuff.
Was that just with the Zappa albums, or was that also with Mothers of Invention?
Mothers of Invention, too. All of them.
Okay.
Yeah. Because the business manager, they were really good friends until, he robbed them and they sued him.
It seems to happen a lot in the music industry.
Yeah. Uncle Meat.
And did you know he was ranked 22 of best guitarists of all time, and his first instrument was a guitar?
Nice. Very cool.
That's awesome. So we've got Frank Zappa Hot Rats, which is one of his very commercially successful albums.
Yeah. It's the one everybody goes after. What is the name of this one?
Burnt Weenie Sandwich. And I'm looking for the weenie, and I can't find the burnt weenie sandwich.
Maybe it's on the other side.
Does anybody see a burnt weenie? I can't find a burnt weenie.
I don't know about...
Maybe he's eating it.
Yeah, I think so. His bubbles are pretty funny, though, if you read all the record covers.
It's almost as good as the Cruisin' compilations.
Yes, absolutely. What else you got?
He was ranked number 32 with best commercially successful of all time, something like that.
Okay.
Did you know that his first 2 recordings were soundtracks?
Okay.
Soundtracks for very low budget films.
All right. I make low budget films
Yeah.
every night
Every night.
for Spin Me Round.
This is not low budget.
This is very low budget. Now with this one, this is an interesting cover. Did you know there's an Argentinian release of that record?
Uh-huh.
And the whole front cover is actually written in Spanish.
Okay.
Very strange. I've been hunting for it for years now. Years.
Like
Yes.
Eat 'em and Smile, it took us years to get that one in Spanish.
Yes. So I'm on the lookout.
Okay.
Definitely.
Chunga's Revenge. And he's like, ah!
Give me Frank Zappa face. There you go.
But see, he's getting revenge for the weasel that ate his
Yes.
face. Oh, the mothers at Fillmore East. And you know what that means? They were live! They were live!
And it still has the shrink wrap, sort of.
Isn't that cool?
Yeah.
So it's actually like white.
All right.
Yeah.
Now, 200 Motels. Wasn't this a movie?
Yeah, that was a movie that he directed.
Okay. Very cool. Mm-hmm. Would you like to hear one of my fun facts?
I would love to hear one of your fun facts.
He did an interview in 1971
Okay.
for some TV show or whatever. And during the interview, he's discouraging people from not doing drugs. And then he said they already screwed up that whole generation with LSD. And the person said, "Oh, well, how did you come across all this discovery?" He said, "Well, I don't remember where I came across it because I was too high." Wah, wah, wah. That's Zappa for you.
Well, see, personally, he was against drugs, but he was for legalization of a lot of them. But his father was a chemist
Yes.
and a mathematician, and he worked for the government. And they think that Zappa had so many nasal problems because of the mustard gas.
His father used to give him gas masks and things like that to play with. Mm-hmm. And then, in high school, he got almost thrown out because he was trying to be a chemist and almost blew up the high school.
That sounds like something I would do.
There's tons and tons and tons of stories about Zappa. He was definitely an original character.
And did you know even though most of his music was parodies, he was still played on the radio because the people who ran the radio liked his music.
All right.
So.
I got some other cool facts, but...
He was an overnight sensation.
And what is that?
Oh, is this the quadraphonic disc?
It is definitely the quadraphonic disc.
Ooh, how exciting is that? Boring? No. Come on, Zappa. You usually do better than that. Okay, there we go. That's better.
Yeah. Now, USSR and Zappa, do you know what they have in common?
No.
He was appointed an ambassador to the United States from the USSR when they broke away from communist Russia.
Okay.
And the senator, Secretary of Defense, Barker, he went to Czech Republic and said, if you don't take it away from him, you can't do business with the U.S. So choose the U.S. or Frank Zappa. So obviously they chose the U.S.
Wow.
And do you know why he did that, the Secretary of Defense?
Why?
Because he was a big advocate in 1985. He went in front of Congress or the Senate or one of those people and for free speech.
Yeah, he was so against censorship. It was, yeah.
And one of the members was Baker's wife. So he pretty much ripped that lady a new butthole, and they ripped him a butthole in the Czech Republic right back. Not like Zappa cared, but...
Well, he got arrested for making a pornographic recording. Him and one of his female friends pretended, because they got paid $100 by the Vice squad, to go,
Like Yoko?
Yeah.
Oh.
Yeah, but they got arrested.
Really?
Yeah, and a whole bunch of his stuff, they confiscated 80 tapes, and they only got like 30 of them back.
Of course.
So
there's still 50 out there. I wonder if they'll ever make their way on eBay.
When he did Z Studios.
All right, let's wrap these up.
So we got Apostrophe, The Grand Wazoo, Chic Your Bounty.
Now, what were you saying about this one?
This one hit number 21 as on the Billboard charts.
All right. Not bad.
Apostrophe hit 10.
Oh no, we're going past my year.
You can't do that on stage, sampler, or any more sampler.
And it is.
Sealed! It's sealed! It's suffocating!
That's right. It's 2 records. Sealed.
Sealed!
Well, now we're on year 88. I need to be on year 81, but we didn't have the album apparently. But did you know that he has a quilt made of all female undergarments from his of only that when he went on his 81 tour?
Okay. From underwear the chicks threw at him?
Yes, and bras, and yes.
All right. Now I
He
got
ain't clean them
something.
first, apparently.
I got something to say about Zappa.
Okay.
And his freaking family life.
Okay.
Now, we all love Valley Girl, right? You agree?
Uh-huh. Completely.
Now, do you know why she made that with him?
No.
Because she wanted to be closer with her father. Because he was just never there. He put the music before he put the family. And that was a big issue. And that was her way of actually getting to spend a little bit of time with her father. Because, gag me with a spoon.
Barf me out.
Totally.
Valley girl. She's Valley girl.
Yeah. You've heard that. How many times?
A lot.
It's on every 80s compilation. Yeah. And wasn't that his most successful?
That was his most successful single.
Crazy, right?
Crazy.
Yeah. All right, now let's blow through this rest of this
Okay,
box.
so we've got the Grateful Dead, and they're live! Grateful Dead. Prince. Led Zeppelin. More Led Zeppelin.
AC/DC.
More AC/DC.
And more AC/DC.
Wait the hell.
Ooh, Forever Becomes Alive, so it's live!
Live
It's
is
live!
live!
And it's a picture disc, and it's a limited edition! Limited edition picture disc, and ours is number 82,934.
That ain't freaking limited.
Not at all. Don't you wish that they put out Record Store Day ambassadors with 82,934?
Yeah, then we might have some Pearl Jams left.
Exactly.
Van Halen.
More Van Halen.
And more Van Halen.
And more Van Halen.
And more Van Halen.
Alice
Alice Cooper. The Doors. They're live.
Absolutely.
Absolutely.
The Doors.
Doors, and they're live.
Live,
They're
they're
live. Hollywood Bowl. Sweet.
Ballroom Blitz.
Do-do. Whitney Houston.
Whitney Houston. The Who.
More Who.
Joan Jett.
Electric Flag.
Cream.
More Cream.
Quiet Riot.
Big Brother and the Holding Company.
Bob Dylan.
And more Bob Dylan.
And more Bob Dylan.
And more Bob Dylan.
Aerosmith.
More Aerosmith. Phil Collins.
Santana.
More Santana.
ABBA.
Wings.
Kansas.
Christine McVie.
Billy Joel.
Asia. The Molly Maguire's soundtrack.
Molly
The
Maguire's.
Molly Maguire soundtrack is from 1970.
Never heard of it.
The Deer Hunter soundtrack.
Seen that movie.
American Graffiti.
Saturday Night Fever.
Saturday Night Fever.
Night Fever. You have to show it.
Yeah.
Saturday Night Fever.
Whoops. Papa John Creesh. Big Daddy Kane. Louis Armstrong.
Louis Armstrong.
More Louis Armstrong. Eartha Kitt. I'm not saying it. Manhattan Transfer.
Ray Charles. He's live.
Patti LaBelle. More Patti LaBelle.
And more.
And more.
And more.
And more. And more. And that's it.
We're done?
We're done.
We need a
Now
poll.
I
Go
challenge
pick
you to
something
a
out.
poll. This is records over there.
Ah.
Record.
Go pick out some records. Got some stuff. Let's see. Let's check out Santana. That one's in backwards and upside down, and yeah, it's typical.
They're dancing in the sheets.
Oh, we got any cool Santanas? It's been a while since I checked this section. My flippers aren't flipping. Oh, Savoy Brown. Still got a bunch of him. He always had some interesting covers. Boz Scaggs, Seals and Croft, Bob Seger's, Simply Red, Paul Simons. Lots of Paul Simons. Now, also, our entire rock section has now been organized. W is with W is with W. Got 10 tons of this stuff. Oh, we got Walk the Moon. Do, 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 do.
Different colors.
Yeah. Peter White. Yep, it's all organized. Beautiful. What you pick?
Meatloaf.
Bat out of hell.
Yeah.
All right, all right. What you pick?
Traffic, Mr. Fantasy.
Oh, okay. Top screen to be not click that sucker and vote for either her, Meatloaf, or her, Traffic. I'm done. I'm out of here.
No,
Bye.
no. Now you gotta leave us a comment. Let us know what your favorite
No.
boxes. Who's some really awesome stuff.
I
You gotta give us
no.
a big old thumbs up because everybody likes thumbs up because when you do good, you got good. And you gotta head over to our eBay store, Spin Me Around store because no matter where you are in the world, you can get a Spin Me Around t-shirt. And then you have to
Subscribe.
subscribe.
Ring the
Ring
bell.
Ding, ding, ding. Because we do a video like this every night, and we'll see you tomorrow.
Let me see the dress. Beautiful.
Isn't this spectacular?
Let me see your dress.
It almost hits the floor, but I'm tall. I shrank it. It did.
Yeah. All right, goodbye. Good night. Going this way. See what we got across the top. Dinosaur Jr. is still here, huh? Decemberists. It's time to switch out the top of the wall. We got some Tool, Iggy, The Who, Green Day, Audio Slave, Ed Sheeran, 21 Pilots. Roger Waters is still up there. That needs to come down. Yeah, Typo Negative. What? There you go. That's a good one. Bloody Kisses. All right, goodbye. Bye.